Report, and make it quick. Organizing these creatures. So go to their refuge and make your way inside. As a friend. I will gather a raiding party. You will open the gates from the inside. We will cleanse the place of... And then we will be the first among her favorites. Good. Marshalling the goblins is no simple matter, but my warband will be ready to attack by next light. You must make your way inside. And when they are dead, for the... Gather the raiders. It is
Yes,
time.
your ladyship. We won't let you down.
Ah! Go on here!
You carry...
Walk away. Now. I won't warn you again.
That artifact is an heirloom of my people. Likely she spilled Githyanki blood in order to steal it.
Heirloom? Plunder from some conquered realm, more like. This artifact is the only thing keeping us from becoming slaves to our parasites. Be glad I have it.
Remove yourself if you're so easily offended. This is not your concern.
Nonsense. You're just finally showing us what you really are. A reaver to the bone.
Spare your indignity. Every word that spills from your mouth is worth less than the last.
Lae'zel thinks I have something important to her people. She's deluded, clear.
Lies. She carries an heirloom of my people. I must know why.
You hear that, Lae'zel? It's called common sense.
Tisk. You seek reason and dishonor. The bad blood must be purged. A jewel, come first light.
You mean I'd get to prove you wrong and thrash you? I love... Get some rest, Lae'zel. You had every chance to look the other way. But here we are. You...
Spare me the just...
If anyone asks, I'll say you were transforming. Don't expect to be mourned. She's a liability. It's the artifact we need, not...
Let me up, and I'll show you. Surrender? A disgust.
You had better warm to that notion very rapidly, or your journey ends here. We needn't... Let's not get ahead, but imagine what we might achieve if we channeled some of that hostility back at our real foes, instead of each other. So, have we buried the hatchet, Laser?
Wait! What gods above! We took you for a goblin! I want that gate sealed before they... Gods above, you're up. I'd given you up for dead at the gob... But what happened? We've seen them massing in the woods. Truly. Hells, I didn't expect it. We were almost ready to... Well... We threw them back once. If you're with us, perhaps we can do it again. We need to thin the goblin numbers quickly if we're to have any chance of survival. Every ounce of oil that we could spare has been buried out in front of the gate. We'll blow the horn to draw them in and pray our fire arrows strike true. Your courage is catching, it seems. Make what preparations you deem necessary, and then sound... This is it. Everything turns on this. Get that damn gate closed! I know that you are all afraid. But I also know that you have been fighting your whole life. We have never been handed the easy choices or the gentle paths. And this is no different. These creatures would take our lives, our children, our future.
A splinter of ice works its way into your mind.
A pretty speech. It almost brings a tear to... Now slit his throat and open that gate. The Absolute wants all of them. Traitor! You think you can stand against me? I'll dissect.
Pull away.
My path be true.
These boots have seen everything.
Bring me their heads!
Heading there. Your time has come.
Might be afraid of your own shadow.
I'll fight your chest all you like. I'm going where it's safe.
Feed if you must, Astarion, but give me so much as a hungry look, and I'll drive a stake through your heart.
I do so very like spicy food.
Keep a blade close. Can't give up now.
What should I do?
This way.
what we have here. Concentrate.
Still on my feet.
On my way.
Survival is all that matters.
I will ascend. On the move.
Over here! We got company!
No choice but to keep going.
Swift and lethal. On my way.
No more prayers. Only dust and silence.
Who are those prayers for? Normally the patron god is obvious. Not here.
No lock, no handle. How does it open?
You do not recognize the language on the plaque.
no handle. How does it open? This place wasn't built for the living.
What's next, I wonder?
Just as I expected.
Armed scribes, but no sign of a struggle.
I wonder what was so subversive about their words that
This book is far lighter than it should be with such a massive lock. As the lock opens, a loose page comes with it. Magic pulses from the parchment. What was once script is now an obliterated scrawl. You have a sense these are names, a list. But of what? Gods. These are the names of gods, once lost but now restored after entire pantheons have dwindled and been reborn, silently recorded by...
Juggle. I didn't think anyone worshipped the scribe of the dead.
Never a dull moment. Hells. Something just woke up down here. Let's move.
Let them come. The darkness can be to our advantage.
Light on my feet.
Time to strike. Taking position.
Need to stay focused. Have to keep going.
Spill some blood. Never a dull moment. Have to keep going. days. Don't waste a step.
I'm fury. I am death. Ready. Got to move.
Can't even catch my breath.
I am fury. I am death. I'm ready.
Over here.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Time to strike. Open up. Talk to me. Moving. It shall be done.
Step quick.
Let's get on with it.
Still alive. So that's progress. It's been a long day. I'll need to rest soon. A lot of effort to hide one sarcophagus. A strange coin. I wonder what it's worth.
Here lies the guardian of tombs. Through knowledge comes atonement.
I really thought Shadowheart and Lae'zel might fight. A pity. It would have made for a fine night's entertainment.
The inscription is in a language unknown to you.
Another. I shall be here in thy camp for whenever thou hast need of my services. There are many answers to that question. None are important. No. A mending of the threads between life. Should thou or any of thy compatriots perish, I will cleave soul to body once more. Because it is my calling. There is little else to explain. A matter of coin. Such is life. Then I shall wait here patiently. Not this one, nor this one. Writing the ballot. Beyond. For a mere pittance of coin, I might summon. Suspicion always haunts the guilty mind. My sir, most willingly, forsooth. Fate, dost thou require a new ally? Dost thou require a... Very well.
My good fellow. Quite the cozy setup you have here. I was just settling in and reviewing my latest findings. Mind flayers, cultists, and, of course, your esteemed company.
Tiring business, isn't it? All this traveling and adventure. Why don't we take a little break, hmm? Allow ourselves a few moments of rest? Gives me a chance to talk to you about something. Well, we've been on the road together for a while now, haven't we? Ever since you were kind enough to free me from that stone, I've seen you demonstrate remarkable. The way you diffused the tension between Zevlor and Aradin. The way you stood in front of a crossbow to prevent a murder. The way you got Korga to release the girl. In short, I've grown to trust you. I was being quite sincere, I assure you. The reason I make a point of saying this is that I've grown confident enough to tell you something I've yet to tell another living soul. Except for my cat. You see, I have this condition. Very different from the parasite we share, but just as deadly. The specifics are rather personal, but suffice it to say that it is a malady I've learned to live with, though not without some effort. What it comes down to is this. Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item and absorb the weave inside. Oh, staffs, tomes, cowls. The form doesn't matter, so long as it's brimming with weave. It's been days since I last consumed an artifact. Since before we were... And by that, I mean, it's imperative that I find and consume strands of weave at the earliest possible juncture. You have my thanks. And fear not, your implicit... As luck would have it, you're already primed to give me exactly what I need. I will consume the magic inside. What was a powerful artifact will be rendered no more than a trinket, but it will save my life, even if only temporarily. Thank you. Oh, I can feel it work. The magic, it's like a lullaby that sings to sleep the demon. A metaphorical demon, I haste to point out, but no less dangerous. And no less bound to wake up again to continue its ravages. Such is the nature of all monsters. Oh, it's not so bad once you get used to it. Sincerely, though, I understand I ask a lot from you with few answers in return. But in time, I myself am a much more powerful artifact in your art.
There you are. I was just thinking about you, and that delicious moment we shared the other night. The very same. I've had this condition for 2 centuries, but truth be told, you were my first. In all these years, I've only ever fed on beasts. Drinking the blood of thinking creatures is a different thing entirely. You were delectable. And now I can't help but wonder how the others taste. Alas, it doesn't hurt to ponder the question. Take Gale, for example. He strikes me as someone whose blood is rich, refined, like well-aged brand. But the Gith, what in the hells would she taste like? Oh. Well, that sounds very appealing. I'm almost convinced. Absolutely. A mere thought experiment. So, in the spirit of theoretical questions, if you had to take a bite from one of them, who would it be? A fine choice. She is enticing. Although, the more I think on it, the hungrier I get. I better go find something I can actually get my teeth into. nothing out there will taste as good as the...
Here lies the guardian of tombs. Through knowledge comes atonement.
Fate, dost thou require a new ally? That is where I was housed, yes. And thou needst not know.